Don't forget to like, subscribe and share the videos.
The topic that we are going to discuss now is bridge fuel. Which fuel, fossil fuel, is called as bridge fuel, and why is it called bridge fuel? What are all the different characteristics of that particular fossil fuel? All these we must have to understand. Let us get into the details. Natural gas has been called bridge fuel. Okay, so which fossil fuel? Natural gas is called as bridge fuel for countries who are looking to transition away from coal and oil dependency, and as they pursue a path towards renewables and electrification. These days, countries are transitioning from fossil fuel dependent to electrification. Okay, so in this process, there must be a transition fuel. Okay, I'm going from point A to point B. Okay, renewables and electrification here. Here it is oil dependent and coal dependent. But while moving from here to here, this transition will happen through the bridge fuel, that is natural gas here. Okay, here again there is a debate that fossil fuel, natural gas is again a fossil fuel. Okay, so it is also going to emit carbon dioxide, but one important aspect that we have to see here is that it is going to emit lesser carbon dioxide than coal. That is the reason why we are considering natural gas as a bridge fuel. Okay, a bridge fuel is a transitional fuel which powers the society with minimal environmental impact while transforming to cleaner renewable energy sources. Okay, so the same point. And then what is the objective of the bridge fuel? It is to replace the current fossil fuel dependent energy sources with renewable energy alternatives that are free from greenhouse gas emissions. Okay, so the ultimate aim is that we must be free from greenhouse gas emissions. And now we are emitting a lot of greenhouse gas. And in the process, in transition, we must be emitting lesser, and that option is natural gas. This is what we need to know. So here we are talking about natural gas. So from exam point of view, we need to know what is natural gas, what is its composition, what is it made of. Okay, so let us get into those details. Natural gas, it is a non-renewable resource, as we all know. Yes, it is a non-renewable resource, and it is classified as a fossil fuel, and it comprises a mixture of gases that are abundant in hydrocarbons, just like petroleum and coal. Okay, so it is primarily consisting of colorless and odorless methane. So the primary composition of the natural gas here is methane, CH4, whose composition ranges from 70 to 90%, and further it has other components like ethane and propane also. So methane, ethane and propane. Okay, the first three hydrocarbons, and then alkanes. So it includes carbon dioxide, hydrogen sulfide and nitrogen as impurities. So natural gas will be having methane, ethane and propane as the major components, and it also has minor impurities like carbon dioxide, hydrogen sulfide and nitrogen. Moreover, many view natural gas as a bridge fuel. That is because it is going to emit lesser greenhouse gas emissions. Okay, so lower greenhouse gas emissions during combustion. That is the reason why it is called as a bridge fuel here. Okay, so what else do we have to understand from natural gas? Its formation. How are natural gas formed? How is natural gas formed? Okay, so millions of years ago, the remains of plants and animals built up in thick layers on the earth's surface and ocean floor. On the earth's surface, millions of years ago, a thick layer of remains of plants and animals are building up, and sometimes it is also mixed with sand, silt and calcium carbonate. And what will happen over the time? These layers were buried under sand, silt and rock. So these will go under, and then the surface, the new surface is this. Now it has gone under, gone beneath. Okay, and because of pressure and heat, pressure is applied and heat is also applied here. Okay, so because of high pressure and heat, some of the carbon and hydrogen rich material is converted into coal and sometimes into petroleum and sometimes into gas. So solid coal, liquid oil, petroleum, and then the gas, natural gas. All these are fossil fuels. So this is generally a process how fossil fuels are made, and one component here is the natural gas component. Okay, natural gas reserves are deep inside the earth. So where can we find natural gas? They are deep inside the earth, similar to coal and petroleum, oil. Okay, so this is what we need to know here. Now the uses of natural gas. We are extracting natural gas and it is going to be used as a bridge fuel, but what are all the different applications that it has, that we need to know. So we can use it for power generation. So natural gas powers electricity generation. Yes, electricity generation, natural gas. Next is for heating purposes, for warming homes, buildings and water, we can use natural gas. And for cooking purposes also, like we can use it as a fuel in stove, oven and other cooking applications. And industrial processes, even in industrial processes we can use natural gas. So they are used for manufacturing, drying and other chemical reactions. Moreover, it is also used in transportation sector, that it can be used as a fuel in vehicles like buses, trucks, cars, and they are often used in the compressed or liquefied form. You might have heard this term CNG, compressed natural gas. So here it is used in the compressed form. And then it is also used in fertilizer production process. So natural gas is a key ingredient in the production of ammonia based fertilizers, and natural gas emits 50% less carbon dioxide than coal, making it a cleaner energy source. So when compared to coal, it is emitting lesser carbon dioxide, but still it is a fossil fuel which emits carbon dioxide. That must be kept in mind. Okay, so this is what we need to know from this particular topic, that is bridge fuel.